You know the vibes. It's totally unclear. Jervis. Marcus. Marcus and Jervis here just like that.
What's up, man?
I don't know. I feel like this is off to a really weird start already. But
Yeah, it's a rough start to the day already.
yeah, everyone needs to get their video games. Everyone needs to bring it.
Everybody has one of those days where you just have a rough start.
You do. I mean, you got out of bed. Sometimes you got out of bed and you know it ain't right from the beginning. You know, it would be nice to hit a reset button. Like there's days I open my eyes. I'm like, this is gonna be the day. I already can tell this isn't right. This isn't it.
Should have just stayed asleep.
Right. But you know what's cool? It's sometimes nice to live your life through children's eyes, because children's perspectives are just so fresh all the time. Like today, for instance, I went to my daughter's school. I got to see her in her math class. And it was cool. It was cool to watching everything happen. Like it kind of took you back a little bit. And I taught for a while, so the teacher, of course, was putting on a little bit of show because parents were there. But there was this one kid. I know she hates this kid, right? It's little Billy, right?
The teacher or your daughter?
No, she hates this kid Billy. You could tell. That's not his real name. We don't use Billy. I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, good.
Little Billy, like she did the whole thing where she's like, Billy, that's enough. The eye raise.
Right.
But I knew, I was like, oh yeah, Billy, your recess is canceled at least for 3 months. But I know you're going in this day really sad. But it was cool seeing her in her element and seeing her kind of, you know, the confidence she's starting to show, growing up, stuff like that. I thought that was cool watching that. And then yesterday I got to pick up my son from school. And this is where I'm going with this. So I picked up my son and his friend from school. And we get in the car and like, you know, I don't know, I felt a little some music. So I turned on the big Rich Town remix from Power. The remix with Trey Songz, A Boogie. I don't know what people are talking about. I think the remix is way better than the original. Like who says, I don't want Trey Songz, I want Joe. What? What are you talking? Like who is mad about hearing Trey Songz ever? The song is just they had the instruments in the background, the band in the background, the music, the vocal, everything is just on 10. So I threw that on, right? So I look up my rearview mirror, and my son's friend, he didn't really know much about hip hop, stuff like that.
He ain't got no soul in
him. He ain't know that. My son already knows. He runs around with dad all the time. Like right now he can spit you Use This Gospel off Jesus King Out. He can spit the whole thing. On God, he said, I listened back there, I heard him say, that's on Keith. I said, yeah, son, it is on Keith. That's right. So he's out there he goes in, he knows. This kid not used to that. But it's so funny, like people when they hear something they love and they're not at the point where they're vocally expressing yet what they do. So he had a Batman fitted sitting next to him. Mm-hmm. So first of all, he scrunched his face up like he had smelled from burnt chicken. Just scrunched it up and then looked to his right, grabbed his fitted, threw it over his head down, and just started. This is a 5-year-old kid just in his bag. I was in my mirror. I was like,
you in that proud dad moment.
Yeah, I was like, why is nobody else seeing this? But then, you know, it took me back. It took me back to like when I was a kid, and like the first song I heard that made me react that way, because everyone has that song, that song they had that. What is happening underneath us right now? Is it an earthquake?
I think they're doing construction outside.
We got some plate tectonics underneath us?
They vibrate the whole building right now.
That was different. All right. Well, everyone has that song, that first song they heard that made them go, yeah, This is it. I love music. So I want to throw it to you guys and ask you guys, can you think of the first song that you heard that was like, what is this? This is amazing. Start with you, Jonas. This is it. What is this?
There are a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Of course, from a kid, 5 years old, growing up and all that kind of stuff. But a song that actually 2 songs.
Okay.
Now 2 songs just popped into my head. One is Elton John's "Philadelphia Freedom." Hearing that as a kid, it was like, yo, this guy's singing about my city.
Yeah, that's always cool.
Like,
that's always a look.
And it's just this empowering thing. When that song comes on, the goosebumps jump up. You just like, Philadelphia Freedom, shine on me. Like this, the world is hearing about my city.
Right.
Every city doesn't have that.
Real quick on that. I had a moment. We were talking about This Is Us last week. I was watching the show, and he takes the daughter to Max's Cheesesteaks, which is like that's my spot. That's why I grew up 5 minutes from there. That's why I was born. So it's just so cool seeing that stuff. I was like, that's Germantown Erie Avenue. Like it never gets old seeing that stuff. But go ahead.
Yeah. So that's the first one. I mean, like I said, that just moves. I mean, love that song.
Yeah.
It's reps my city.
Right.
But then the second one was I had a radio show called Underground Funk back in the college days.
Okay.
Vassar College. And Das Effects came out.
Okay.
And we got a copy of the album and everything before it was getting played.
Yeah.
And just hearing that and playing that on the radio for the first time and all that bum tickety bum bum. Like it was just like
what is this?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, and they just killed it, changed the rap game, was doing something nobody else was doing with that style. People biting that style left and right after that. But that album, that song, We Want Effects, just, that was that moment. It was like, this is
different.
Yeah. You knew something crazy was happening in the music game right now.
Those are very good picks by you.
You're hearing something crazy in the music game happening right now. And it was just like, whoa.
Yeah, because music, like anything else, is cyclical and copycat.
Oh yeah.
You have a lot. You have innovators and artists innovate, and then a lot of people follow those trends and follow those.
And not so much just copycat stealing that style, but just that can use that and expand upon it and even make it better.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z got that great line that you had a hot line, but I took it and made it a hot song. Like that's some dope stuff right there.
Right. Absolutely. Dylan.
Yes, sir. Man,
what you got for me?
I don't want to be staying on the Kanye vibe, but
yay, you going yay?
Yeah,
you're on my alley now.
Yeah,
what you got for me?
I remember when Diamonds of Sierra Leone came out.
The original or the remix?
The
remix is better.
I was so young.
Absolutely.
The original is good. I mean, the original is a good song, but the remix is just
Stop bullying.
I'm just saying.
Let Dylan say what you want to say, bro. Here you go again.
No bad.
Dylan, how much money you got on right now?
What's that?
How much money you got on you right now?
He don't got much in his pocket. He got $2.
Stop, see? That's not what I was doing right there. That's not what I was trying to do.
You wouldn't know he had
You disrespectful.
You got $2.
You disrespectful. Go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah, when that music video came out, that changed my life. Watching that in the morning before school every day, that was like, okay, I want to make music. I want to listen to music for the rest of my life.
That was almost like the end of like the creative music video era. We were actually just talking about this because have you seen the Baby's new video?
Oh,
the one just dropped?
Yeah, them all dancing.
Yeah. So how cool is that?
It's pretty sick.
How cool is that? So he took it back to a time like I haven't seen a video like that in years, and it was so cool to see that because we don't get that anymore. We don't get that music video vibe anymore because MTV kind of killed that when it went to the reality route and like kind of went away from the music. Everyone else kind of started devaluing the music video, so it was cool to come back to that. But the remix though of Sierra Leone, 1, 2, 3, Hove. That verse. That's when he was in retirement.
Put Hove on your track.
That's when he was like that's one of my favorite Jay-Z verses of all time. Like Kanye said it in Big Brother where he said on that Diamonds remix I thought it was fast and Big Bro came through with my ass because that's what happened. Like he shut him down. Yeah. He shut him down that remix. But so for me, a lot of people who know me really well know I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. So they're probably gonna think I'm gonna pick a Michael Jackson song, but that's not true. So this
oh boy.
I know I'm getting roasted, but I don't care. We're being honest. This is a circle of honesty. Okay? Let's hear it for the boys.
Excuse me?
Yeah, let's hear it for the boys. I'm telling you right now, that bass line bro, that came in my living room. I got possessed. I don't even know what happened. I started popping and locking. I said, "Mom, what's this? Turn this up, hey!" I started getting after it in the diaper, like fresh diaper, like just getting this, like that. It was just sometimes is you hear a beat, and it's just like, "Yo, this is funky. What is this?" And then like that was the first thing I can remember being like, oh well, this is awesome. I want to hear more of this. I want to hear more of this. I like this beat. There's some things you listen to for lyrics,
Right.
And there's some things you listen to for the beat. That's one of those songs like I don't care where I am. It's like when you see Forrest Gump on TV. You stop and you watch it. I don't care where I am. I crank it.
Yeah, I don't.
Crank it to the top decimal. Whatever, Jervis.
Okay, but I don't.
Everyone, okay, you know what? Y'all ain't gonna put me out here like this.
Nah, you good.
No.
You good. No, you good.
No, I'm not.
You good.
Now we're going around the room. Now we're around the room.
It's important.
It is important.
See, there you go.
Now we're going around the room right now, and we're all going to do our guilty pleasure song. Okay, how about that? So now, cause I gave you my guilty pleasure and the one that woke me up.
It's the same song?
Time. Yeah, it's the same. Well, yeah, because I knew everyone was looking at me crazy. Because let's hear it for the boys. I'm a 300-pound black man talking about let's hear it for the boys. That's a lot. That's a lot of people process.
That's a lot, man.
I know. It's a lot. Soak it in. It's who I am.
Okay.
Here's the thing about me. Anywhere I go, I'm secure. I do what I want to do.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? That's me.
I'm glad you're comfortable in your own skin.
I am. So anyway, continue. Guilty pleasure song. A song that you would only play when you by yourself.
Oh.
Like you don't want people to know you listen to this song.
I don't have any songs like that. I'm cool. I'm cool with anybody.
Be out here lying. Dylan.
I am. I'm cool with anybody. You know me. I'm cool with anybody.
I don't feel like I know you right now.
Anything like that, whatnot. You know what? I mean, I'm a huge 70s soft rock guy. You know what I mean? Like,
give me one.
Anybody from Hall & Oates to Jefferson Starship to Airplane to Bread to you name a group from back then. Like,
Hall & Oates is more 80s though, right?
I mean, they've been out.
I mean, they've been out forever,
yeah,
but I think they
popped, they
popped,
peaked and popped. Yeah, but just they were rocking back then too. Like
that's another one.
Anybody from back then, man.
Because
you know what? When I hear those songs, those are the great love songs, man.
Yeah.
Like that you hear. Like it's so crazy. You hear it in them lyrics, man. That stuff just grabs a hold of you and moves you.
Dylan, guilty pleasure song. What do you got? Shake It Off. Taylor Swift.
Ooh, I mean,
that's a bop.
That's a close second.
That's a bop, bro.
Why try to throw a shot at him like
that? Shake It Off slaps.
Come on, we all love that.
Listen, let's be honest for a second. Like I said, I taught, and like the cool thing about teaching younger kids is that I get to kind of do things that other grown men probably can't do
or won't
do. So like when the kids are like, yo, can you play some music? I'm like, y'all want to hear Shake It Off? I wanted to hear that. That was for me. I was in the background like eyes closed. I was channeling my 19-year-old white girl. Just
get it out.
Just get it all out there.
Get her out.
You had to. You got to do it sometimes. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dylan.
My choice would be Gwen Stefani, Holla Back Girl.
Yeah, bro. Listen to that privately.
Yo,
you're right. That's your private song. That's a private song.
No, it's not.
That's a private
bro,
song.
Listen, no, don't do that.
That's a private song.
No, it's not.
That's a private song. That's a private song. That's a private song.
Holla Back Girl slapped in the club.
Yes.
At midnight, that song rung off in the club.
And now it's in the closet by yourself at home song.
Yeah. I mean, we hollering back in 2019, but don't act like we didn't learn how to throw bananas off that song. We said B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
The song was banging.
It was. It was a bop.
You know what the other one is? The Pussycat Dolls.
You said my buttons?
No. Your boyfriend.
The boyfriend?
Yeah. The one. If your boyfriend was like me, what's that song?
The only one I know is buttons.
Nah.
Loosen up my buttons.
No.
Loosen up my buttons.
What is it? Don't you wish your boyfriend
was hot like me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's another one of George.
You like, you wish it? Yeah. That's another one rung off in the club. Early 2000s had some weird mixes. What's some other ones for early 2000s? It was oh man, the one with the two girls. You and me, can't you see? Like that's literally those. Yo, those are the songs right there that you wouldn't request it, but you say to your girl like, "Yo, you know that song? Go tell DJ play that. Don't say I want to hear it. You want to hear that. Buttons? Who's on my buttons? Yeah. You be secretly happy at anything, but you know you can't go to the booth and press that.
Nah, you should request.
You shouldn't, but you know what though? When you with a DJ that knows what he's doing, You don't request anyway.
Yeah, they playing it.
You know, they already know what it is.
It.
They know what it is.
Yeah,
they know. You play. Listen, if you're a DJ, you play for the girls. Because the guys are gonna follow. We're gonna be on the floor regardless. You play Toxic Britney Spears. We see a girl out there, we hitting the floor.
And look, music is music. If it's good, it's good. That's right. No matter who's singing it, no matter what type of song it is. If it's good, it's good. Like you can get down with it.
So we mentioned Taylor Swift a little bit earlier, and I want to talk about her briefly because something happened that I got a little bit of an issue with. So the American Music Awards is happening maybe I think this Sunday, and Taylor Swift has been nominated. Not nominated. I'm sorry. They're giving her the award for Artist of the Decade.
Okay. Do you seem to have an issue with this?
I do.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. We talk about Shake It Off.
Go ahead.
And Taylor Swift overall, though, I cannot stand her for a multitude of reasons. We'll start with this. I think Taylor Swift's a prostitute. I think she prostitutes country music. She pimped it out, used it, similar to the way Miley Cyrus did hip-hop. She used and abused country music, and she came on over pop music because it's more successful, while still getting country awards. Another problem I have with Taylor Swift is her victim. She always has to be the victim in every circumstance, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Her music is victim music. Her whole persona is victim. And on top of that, Taylor Swift is one of the worst live performers I have ever seen in my entire life. Her live performances are broiled chicken. No seasoning at all. She took it out the package, shook it off maybe once or twice. Get it? Shook it off. Put it on a pan. No oil. She didn't put oil in it to give it a little lubricant. She just put it in the pan, turned the oven on 410, and cook it, and say, here you go.
That's why it's burnt. She had it 410.
Yeah, right. No marinades, no salt, no pepper, no adobe, nothing. It's just dry. I can't. So how can you be my artist of the decade with all of those attributes?
Because of the music she's put out and the accolades and the awards she's won for the music she's put out over the past 10 years, that's probably why they're giving her this award.
But award shows are trash now. We all know that.
But that's why.
And their opinions, Taylor Swift being picked for this award just goes to show you how out of touch these committees are.
But they're not giving her the award.
Drake.
They're not going to give her the award for if she's like burnt chicken. They're not giving her the award if she ain't got no adobe on her. She's not giving the award for a bland performance live. That's not what she's getting the award.
And she's going to perform her hits.
It's from the music she's put out, the record she sold, which is millions upon millions, the chart-topping #1 singles. That's what has given her that over the past 10 years. And if you look over the past 10 years, who's come close to what she's done? Drake is one.
Pastor.
But are they country artists?
No, this is
American Music Awards. Yeah. American Music Awards. Okay.
Yeah. So this is just pop music.
Okay, but she's deserving of it then, right? I mean, you can put somebody else in the spot maybe, but I feel like she's deserving of it.
I feel like people are rewarding bad taste here because a lot of the stuff that first of all, her audience is like 5 to 10-year-old girls. So
purchasing power. It's numbers, yes. The demographic, it's a big one. Her demographic is a big demographic.
I don't disagree with you, but I listen. I'm not saying that she is not a top. She's not in the top conversation. I'm just saying if you ask me or ask people that really know music, I don't think Taylor Swift would be their pick. I think that's fair.
Sure.
But I think calling her the undisputed, especially in this decade, you can look at Rihanna, you look at Beyonce, you can look, like I said, Drake. There's a lot of artists out here that have been doing it. Ed Sheeran, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is one people kind of forget about because the past 3-4 years she's kind of been doing. She's touring with Tony Bennett,
right?
Doing like the lounge
show thing. She's not putting out music.
But the first 4 or 5 years of this decade, Gaga dominated. And she's a 15 million times better live performer. Like, Lady Gaga can sing. She can't sing, she can sing. Sang, bro. She has been on track. She has been on track with Beyonce and stood her own, like toe to toe, 10 toes on the track. You know what I'm saying? Like she can go. And like I'm just saying personally, I just feel Taylor Swift was a boring pick, and we're not paying attention, but everyone knows who she is, so here you go. Kind of pick.
So right now, who's hotter? Taylor Swift or Lady Gaga or Rihanna? You would have to say Taylor Swift right now. And I'm just saying because those artists, number one, haven't put out music lately. And number two, I mean, Lady Gaga a couple years ago with the movie soundtrack and all, and number two, Taylor has performed recently on shows. MTV, she was at MTV Awards. Like, the chick is still out there.
Well, in fairness, Rihanna. Rihanna put out an album in December.
And I'm just saying because of that, I think is maybe part of the reason too.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that's part of the reason why she's getting this award over.
But how do you drop the ball
quiet
on Drake? Drake, over this past 10 years, has had the greatest singles run in the history of music.
He's from Canada.
Yeah. That's right, Dylan. Shoot that dude down. He's not American.
Yeah, but he did spend a lot.
It's American Music Awards, not Canadian American Music Awards.
Okay, so we're not gonna act like Drake doesn't get American awards.
Good point, Dylan.
That was a great point, Dylan. Shout out for us to shout. No, that was. But I don't think their next level thing that way. Because he gets the Grammys, he gets all the other awards, he gets award shows. I think it was just like everyone knows her, most people love her,
and
Taylor.
She's a recording artist, not a hip hop artist. Big difference. Hip hop artists still don't get that love.
Yeah.
That they should get when it just comes to making music.
Yeah.
So
but in 2019, that should be changing now. Like hip hop runs the world now.
It should be, but it's not. Again, it should be. It's been running the world for not
20 years.
Yeah.
About 20 years.
So
it started with Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill was the mainstream globalization of hip hop. That was the beginning of it.
Even before that, Run DMC with the crossover with Aerosmith.
Not on that level. I mean, I see what you're saying.
At the time, that's the introduction that you can merge these two together, and these artists can be loved by not just the Black community, but everybody worldwide.
Right.
Like it's been dominating. Hip hop's been dominating for years.
Right. But I'm saying the coming out party, official coming out party, was the late 90s. That era. It wasn't the Run DMC stuff was still.
Or even Will Smith when he won the Grammy. That put it on the map. That shows you're here. The Grammys gave you an award back then.
Yeah.
They weren't even recognizing it. It was off the show. You got that. Here's an envelope. Here's your award.
Yeah, well, that's what they said. They said it. Like, it used to be. They used to do it where it wasn't on.
It wasn't televised. Yeah, that's huge.
Right.
It's been doing this thing for me.
Right, but so that's why where we are now and where we're sitting now, it just doesn't make sense that you like. It seems like you would pick someone from this genre, and like I said, it's not even a fact. It's not for me. It's not about the genre. It's more about the fact of who it is, and I just don't believe in her music overall. I think her catalog for the most part is generic. I think she to say she needs a lot of help vocally is an understatement. Like, did you see what she did to Earth, Wind, and Fire September? Oh, Lord Jesus! That's first of all, that's a. We talk about weddings. If you ain't planning out your wedding, I'm not coming. Like, don't like. I better hear September your wedding, or I'm flaming. I'm gonna let you know, right? I'm gonna put in the card where I put the money. I'm gonna put, bro. September though. I took out $100.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna have to find you.
That's terrible.
It's the truth though. You got to play that song, but she covered it. No, it's not for you. It's not for you, Taylor. What are you doing? She turned, do you remember? And do you remember? She tried to slow it down. Like, what are you doing? No, Taylor. You don't have the vocal. You don't have that. It's not for you. Leave that all the way alone. Stay in your lane. You're here.
Okay.
That song's over here. Stay here. Song's over here. Stay here.
I like Taylor Swift. Got it.
I don't like.
You don't like
listen,
her. You don't like her. Just say you don't like her. It's okay. You don't like her.
She frustrates me. I get frustrated by her.
Okay.
That's more what it is. It's coming from a state of frustration because I feel like you could find.
You can't deny.
Hold on, let me finish this though. I feel like you can find on a street corner, or if you go around the country, so many more people more talented than her. And for me, it's hard. It's always hard for me to watch somebody be successful. That I know there are so many other people out there better than this person, but she looks a certain way.
Yes.
It's
called the total package. That's what it's called. And in a total package, you don't have to have 10s in every category. You can lack in some categories, but your total package boosts you up to that 10. It's the total package. She has that total package.
And I think, another thing too with her is like, I think music gives you a chance to be your most authentic self. And I don't feel that Taylor Swift has ever been authentic with her fans and her audience. I feel like her music is extremely transparent. I feel like it's not. Her music is generic. And she's a songwriter, so I would expect more from someone that writes their own music to have music that's more authentic. Who are you? Who are you as a
authentic
person?
to somebody, and millions of somebodies. Not you. That's all. But you can't deny. You can't be that big of an artist.
I'm denying.
And be all the things you're saying. She's an artist. She's the total package.
Let's be honest. A lot of people don't know music. A lot of people don't really like. I can tell talking to music with somebody if you're an idiot or if you know what you're talking about. I can tell. And a lot of people don't really have an ear for music and don't know what they're talking about.
A lot of people ain't trying to critique it. And they try to listen to the treble and the bass in the song.
That's the problem.
But
that's how we got here.
But
that's why she's art of the decade.
That's why. But people aren't in. Again, people don't care about that now. Maybe if that's the case.
That's a problem. It's a problem for me. I don't like it.
Okay, dinosaur.
I don't like it. You call me out, I don't like it.
You're about to be extinct, dinosaur, because the times is changing.
I don't like it.
Got to change with them.
I don't like it.
Okay, boomer.
What's that?
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, get this hate off the mic for a minute.
We're gonna take a break. I think I've.
Yeah, you were not that Taylor Swift welcome.
When we come back from break, Burger King is embroiled. Get it, embroiled in a scandal involving one of their signature burgers. We're gonna talk about it when we get back. Marcus, Jervis and Marcus is dyslexic. Totally unclear. Listen to me. I'll be right back.
I came out in the 11th grade. Nobody was embracing you. The kids were cruel. It was very difficult to be gay. Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. And even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. I have a mentor, Maria, and she convinced me to continue my education. Just never judges. She's a true role model.
From the depths of my heart, I thank you, Maria, for being a friend and a beautiful person. No one receives a diploma alone, and I'm honored to share this moment with you. Thank you.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Yay. Totally unclear. Marcus Jervis. Scandal.
What's
controversy?
At a fast food joint?
Burger King. Yes, it's happening. And it's actually kind of interesting that we just did the Impossible Burger Challenge, right? Mm-hmm. Impossible Whopper, we tried it here. Well, the Impossible Whopper is now embroiled in a scandal at Burger King. Philip Williams is involved in a lawsuit against Burger King, claiming that the Impossible Whopper, because he's a vegan, is saying that it's being cooked on the same grill as regular burgers. So therefore, it's not vegan. Scandal! You're underreacting to this. You don't care. It's not something you care about.
I mean, I already knew that. I don't know, but other people knew that. Yeah, when they make the burgers, they don't have a separate grill that they make only the Impossible Whoppers on.
Right.
Which they probably should, because it's cross-contamination. You're putting grease, fat, everything from the regular burger. It's touching the Impossible Whopper, and then it's making it have the cross-contamination. That's his point.
No, it's dumb. It's a stupid point.
That's the point.
You explained it very eloquently.
Do you like your peas touching your mashed potatoes?
That's not the same
thing.
Look
at Dylan. I heard Dylan getting the shivers. It's the same thing. No, Dylan getting the shivers.
No, it's
you don't want your food touching.
No.
You don't want your food touching.
But you're making burgers. Listen,
it's not a burger.
Here's why I can't stand burger. Here's why I can't stand vegans. This is why I can't stand them. Because what are you doing if you're a vegan? Why are you at Burger King? That's where you're going to be vegan? Burger King? Let's go to Burger King. If you want to be vegan, go to Vegan King. Go find Vegan King. Stay at Burger King. Burger King is not designed. Listen, they're trying to help you out. They said, listen, Billy, we know you're vegan. We want to look out for you too. And now what's Billy doing? Well, you know what? You don't like it, leave.
If you're going to do it right.
You shouldn't be there.
If you're going to do it right. Don't half-ass it. Burger King is half-assing it. That's what they're doing.
Vegan, let's be honest. Vegan people are a-holes. I mean, let's be real. Who likes a vegan? Who likes
the
them?
opinions of Marcus Bradham
is
not represented by Totally Unclear, Jervis Peterson, or Dylan.
Dylan laughed. I think he's out of things too. They are. There are. This totally sounds like a vegan thing to do. Who has the time to think about how the Impossible Burger from Burger King is being cooked? Why is that something going through your thought stream?
Because you want to
go read a book.
Listen,
go
no
do
different from when you go to a restaurant and you're allergic to peanuts. You have to say, are there peanuts in that sauce? Because if there is, I could die.
No,
I need to know this.
These analogies.
Did you cook that on the same grill? Listen, I'm allergic to peanuts. Did you cook that Chinese food in the same spot that you cooked in the same wok you cooked all the other Chinese food without rinsing it out? Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
I can get your cross-contamination.
If you're allergic to peanuts, why would you even step foot in a Chinese restaurant?
Because you can get it without
peanuts
it.
everywhere.
Because you can get it without it.
People drive me crazy.
It's made to request. You can get it without it.
Drive me crazy. Don't even go in there.
See,
slingshot peanut butter in your head.
Wait till you get celiac. Then you go and know about it.
Then what? What did you get me?
Celiac.
God bless you. What? What are you talking about? Why are you speaking in tongues?
Listen, man.
Just control your mouth.
That's your problem.
What's happening?
Carnivore. This is your problem.
What's my problem? Tell me my problem, Jervis. This is stupid. First of all, you're gonna lose this lawsuit. And how much money? Like Burger King is like $1 billion business. Philip Williams, Philip, whoever. I don't know. It's $1 billion business. They're gonna bleed you in court for years, Philip. You want to waste your time dying on this hill? What are you, the Moses of vegans? Get out of here!
The vegans might rally around them.
They're not going to rally.
The vegans might rally around
them. They're all tired because they don't eat enough meat. They have iron deficiency. They're all taking naps right now in their Birkenstocks with their socks on. I hate them.
Man, you thinking to put the wrong side of the bed today.
I can't stand them. They're so annoying. Like, you ever had the guy, you have a barbecue, and the guy that brings his own meat to the barbecue?
Yeah.
Get out of my barbecue. I'm not cooking your meat. You're going to eat my meat?
Brings his own meat?
Yes.
Or he brings...
Like a vegan. They'll bring them like, hey, would you
You're not
mind?
bringing meat.
Would you mind throwing this? Yeah,
Yeah, the
you're
veggie
asking.
patty. You're not bringing meat.
I'm sorry, they're bringing a plant.
A veggie patty.
They're bringing
A veggie patty.
Would you mind throwing this on the grill? Yes, I would mind.
And you know what you do when you throw it in the grill?
Well, I throw it out.
What I do?
I don't throw it in the grill.
I put some aluminum foil down over the grill and throw that on top of the grill.
No.
So it doesn't get the grease from the meat burger.
Listen, here's the deal. You come on barbecue, we're eating meat. If you don't want to do that, don't be there. That's it's just that simple. My barbecues have meat. If you don't want to eat meat, that's cool. Don't come to my barbecue. I'm not catering to you. I'm nice enough to stand up here in my slides, my shorts on, got my hoodie on.
Not a good visual.
Cook the meat, flip the burgers. You know, I got you going. You eat the burger. If you don't want to eat the burger, don't show up. Stay home. Take a nap. You're tired. Take an iron pill. How about that?
All right, man. Kind of touchy.
I'm just saying. This stuff drives me like I can't stand when people just complain about things that really don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Like you don't have to go to Burger King for an Impossible Burger. There's actually places.
Burger King shouldn't have made the Impossible Burger then. They should have they should have kept it off the menu. No, but keep it off the menu. Why are you putting that on the menu then? Okay, now it's biting you in the ass because you're doing it wrong. Because you're going again, not 100% in. You're not doing 100%.
These kids are 19 years old.
You're not doing 100%. You're doing it.
They just graduated high school. Like they're not sitting. This is not a gourmet restaurant. Like this is not like a Gordon Ramsay spot.
It doesn't have to
Like this is Burger King.
If you're going to put it on the menu, do it right.
You got Jeremiah and Shaniqua flipping burgers on the grill. 19 years old, working a part-time job.
Listen. All right, listen.
Stop it.
Just bring in the George Foreman grill in the back, throw them bad boys on there, and you're
George
good.
Foreman grill.
Yeah, bring one in, do that real quick, you're
Hey,
done.
I don't even cook with a George Foreman.
Wait a minute, do you? You still use white bread on your hot dogs, man.
That's different.
That's not different.
He said the Foreman grill. At least we have skillet. At least 2019, bro.
Whatever, man. Just, you can have a different grill.
No,
and cook.
This is too much.
That's all. Cross-contamination.
Bro, you're probably when you bought those Impossible Burgers over here, you're probably the first one to buy them in the restaurant. They said, oh, the Impossible? Really? Okay. I guess.
You got vegans around here?
Yeah, vegans in Northville? Huh? All right. Let's get weird. You're probably one of the first ones to even purchase one of those things. Nobody's checking for that like that. That's all I'm saying. It's too much. Know when you're doing too much. This is doing way too much.
That's
you gotta file a paperwork for this lawsuit.
Yep, that's bad.
Not explicitly why.
Because Burger King didn't cross all their T's and dot all their I's. That's the problem.
Listen, when I eat at McDonald's and Burger King, I know I'm taking my life in my hands. I recognize that. I understand this may shorten my life a little bit, but I do it because I like it. That's why I do it. So if you're vegan and you're claiming to be healthy and you want to be in this healthy space, of all the places you would pick, you go, you know, I'm really in the mood for a plant burger. You know who I think I should go to? Burger King.
That's advertising the plant burger, yes. Absurd. So if you was hungry and you wanted some chicken, and you rolled into that spot that you love so much, Popeyes, and you got some vegan chicken that wasn't really chicken.
I'm not getting vegan chicken from Popeyes.
They do. No, they're selling. Yes, they are.
I'm not getting it.
No. But say they gave it to you. Okay. Would you be upset about that? Would you be mad? Yes, you would.
Wait, hold on a second. I want to see if I understand this correctly. You're saying if they accidentally give me vegan chicken instead of...
Yeah, real chicken.
Right. Yes, I would be upset.
Exactly.
But when I go to a lawsuit, no. Okay. I don't have the time.
You're not going that far. He does. Bill got the time.
Phil,
you don't. But you would be pissed about that. It upsets you. It's not chicken what you want.
Right.
That's what,
I would go back to
the restaurant. You're not getting what you want.
Say, hey, can I see your manager? I would see the manager. I would get a coupon.
I'm sure he did that, and he said, I'm suing.
That's too much. That's where we went too far. We don't need a lawsuit. It's too much.
Do it right. If you're going to do it right. Cross-contamination is a big deal, man.
You're cross-contamination. This whole segment's been cross-contamination in my ears. It's been pollution.
Come on, man. You got to fight for the little people, man.
How much time we have left? How much more time do I have to look?
Like 20 minutes.
20 more minutes in his face?
Come on, man.
God. All right, moving on.
You need more sleep, man. You need more sleep at night.
I got plenty of sleep.
Maybe you got too much sleep then. That's a problem, too.
Maybe. Let's move on. So, let's talk a little basketball, NBA real quick. Sixers season got started a couple weeks ago. They're sitting at 8-5 right now. Got off to a hot start. Mm-hmm. Things kind of slowed down a little bit with the Browning suspension, but This Saturday, interesting game. They're playing the Heat. Jimmy Butler's first game back in Philly. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is why it's interesting. It's interesting for a multitude of reasons, but I'm going to now focus on one thing I'm interested in. I said going into this offseason, I said eventually, at some point, a choice needs to be made between Jimmy Butler and Ben Simmons. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't have them both. You can't have them both because they play two different styles of basketball. Jimmy Butler is a pick and roll guy. Ben Simmons is a pace guy. He likes to push the ball up the court. That doesn't work. And you saw in the playoffs where Jimmy Butler, Brett Brown said, listen, to win right now, since Ben Simmons is not shooting jump shots, Jimmy has to have the ball in his hands. He has to facilitate the offense. Mm-hmm. We got to go this way. Right. For me, like I said, I knew these two worlds they couldn't be together. They couldn't coexist. But what people didn't know is that behind the scenes, and Jimmy Butler's talked about this kind of like subliminally, he hasn't really come out and said it. There was issues between Ben and Jimmy back behind the scenes. They're having some problems, allegedly. There were some things going on. There were some disagreements, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but something big happened between these two. There was an incident. There was something that happened last year. It was towards the end of the season. I think they played the Hawks. They lost the game. It was on the road. They asked Ben why he lost the game. Do you remember this?
I do not.
Okay, well, I'll refresh. They asked Ben why he lost the game. And Ben said, we played soft. They went to Jimmy, told a bit about what Ben said, and Jimmy said, no, I don't agree with that at all. That's not what we lost the game. Right there I went, whoa. That's not a good look. Didn't think much of it because, like, nothing really came out after that, but I was like, that's interesting. They're like he would outwardly say out there, I don't agree with his teammate. Usually, sometimes it's code
I haven't
speak.
seen that off the.
Not you don't really get that from an athlete like that, where he outwardly.
I think because of the word
debunks.
soft.
Right.
Hearing that, I would say, okay.
He outwardly debunked it though.
Yeah.
But there's ways to use it. Like sometimes the guy would be like, well, I can see his point, but I think it's more, this or well, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I got all the respect for Ben, but I don't. He just said, nah, that's not it at all. It was aggressive. It was abrasive. Okay. So I was like, okay. So then the whole thing happens. Jimmy gets traded to Miami, which was random at the time because no one really saw that coming. And they kind of split. But Jimmy's been saying things to lead you to believe that Ben didn't like him. Joel Embiid and Jimmy Butler are super tight. They talk all the time. They're really close. I honestly believe, and I don't know anything, but I believe that fight that happened a couple weeks ago at Carlton Towns with Joe had something to do with Jimmy. Because I think Joe is so close. They became so close. And Joel Embiid, this was a little weird too. He even said coming in the season, he did an interview, talking about how much he's going to miss Jimmy Butler. Which I thought was like, I don't really know if it's something you'd be really saying. It's like, oh, we're going to miss him. I wish he was still. And he said, I wish he was still on the team. That's not really. I ain't it. You can't really say that.
From Joel, yeah.
You got to go to war with the people you got though. It's not really something you really typically hear. Again, it's a lot of stuff that you can tell. And also along those lines is that we don't really know the true relationship of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Are you guys cool? Are you guys friends? Like, what is this? So, here's the problem. A couple weeks ago, when Karl-Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid had their issue, who was at the bottom of the pile? Ben Simmons. Mm-hmm. He got in there.
Yeah, chokehold.
Right.
Made him tap out.
Yeah, he said tap. Right. He got in there and got involved. There's issues now Saturday with Jimmy and Ben. Now, we all know Jimmy Butler. He's gonna be yapping. He's gonna I will guarantee two things. Number one, he's gonna guard Ben Simmons. He's gonna take that assignment himself. I'd be shocked if he doesn't try to guard Ben Simmons. Number two, he's gonna be talking. Let's not forget this guy that snatched the entire Minnesota Timberwolves souls in a practice with the third string and went out there and ran the first string off the court. Let's just say, for argument's sake, something happens. Something physical happens. Mm-hmm. If you're Joel Embiid, what do you do?
That's not even a question, man. That's not even a question. You know what he's doing.
What's he doing?
He's going to jack Jimmy up.
You sure?
Absolutely. Come on. Absolutely.
Here, okay.
You roll with your team. Listen, that's straight simple. You roll with your team.
You would hope.
He ain't going to jump on Ben.
I don't think that, but do you? What do you do? Okay, so let me ask a broader question. You have two friends that aren't getting along. Mm-hmm. Dylan, you also. You guys have two friends that aren't getting along. They're both your boys. Mm-hmm. What do you do? How do you make that work?
It's free for all.
Fight for my love.
What do you try to make work? Make them be cool? Like,
not really make them be cool. Make it where it's cool for everybody to be around each other. Not everyone will be friends, but like, yeah, can we all be cool?
Absolutely.
Like, and even still, this is even more complicated because Ben and Joe work together. They're co-workers.
Right.
They're on the same team trying to accomplish a goal. Jimmy's not on the team, but that's his boy. But now you got issues with my other boy.
Yeah, but again, Ben takes precedence at the end of the day. This is your teammate.
You would think.
No, that's facts. It's not a thing. It is what it is.
I agree with you.
It is what it is. That's
but Joel's a different type of cat, bro.
It is what it is. Yeah, but he's not stupid. No, without a doubt.
No, not
different
at all.
type of cat, but he's not stupid. He's got his boys back on his team. That comes first. If this is an all-star game, might be different. This is playing overseas, might be different.
Yeah.
On the Olympic team, something like that's different. This is my boy. Ben's playing for Australia. Same thing. Ben's playing for Australia. Jimmy's on his team.
I worry.
And something goes on. What's he doing?
Yeah.
He's protecting his team.
I ultimately worry, and this is just long-term Sixers, is that Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid's relationship is very strange to me. You know, like, I don't get that. Even, like, Kobe and Shaq, when they got to the point where they hate each other, it first came from love. You can't, it's like love and hate. People say it all the time, the line between love and hate is so true. To me, the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. Like, when I say to you, I don't even care, that's when you know it's a dub. But if I have that energy to hate you so much, I can use that same energy to love. It's the same type of formula driven by both. I worry because, like, I see more indifference when it comes to Ben and Joe. And I don't know if ultimately being indifferent towards someone, you can win with them. I'll use the Kobe Shaq analogy. Kobe and Shaq loved each other. They got to hate. They couldn't do it no more, but they were passionate about each other. Jordan and Pippen, love. Ultimate love. Stockton Malone, love. I don't get, like, Ben and Jimmy are your best two players. I don't get that relationship from them.
Right, but here's my thing.
And it stresses me out a little bit.
It's not even there yet. It's not even there for love. They're not that good yet. That's what it is. It's that love, hate, whatever, indifferent, that don't even matter right now. They're not that good. Simmons looks like he's still out of shape.
Out of shape?
Yes, he looks like he's out of shape. Yes, he still does on the court. At the end of the games, he looks like he's out of shape.
You mean Joe?
I mean Embiid.
Yeah, Joe.
I'm sorry. My bad. Embiid. Yeah, my bad. Embiid.
Yeah, Ben's
looks out of shape.
Yeah.
And Ben looks like he doesn't want to. Last year he was driving to the hole at will. Yeah. He doesn't drive. He's always driving and kicking and turning the ball over. Like, he's not playing the way he was last year, and you're still not shooting. So just play the way you were last year. If you're not going to shoot still, I need to see last year's Ben though. That was aggressive, attacking, slamming on people. Now it's a lot more. He does it, but it's not as much. It's more passing and a lot more turnovers than ever. Like, they're just not playing well together.
But chemistry,
like they were last year.
Beats success. And, you know, it was weird to me that Ben Simmons spent a lot of time out in LA and Joel Embiid's house out there. You never saw them together.
Yeah,
you
but
never
Ben's
saw them
a different cat.
You never saw them working out together. But that, to me, that's a little weird to me. It's a little concerning.
It's not to me because you know why? Ben looks like he's a very quiet, keeps to himself type person.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know. He appears to be that way.
Right.
Guys like that. Yeah, we play together. When we on this court, we rocking all this.
Yeah.
But once we get off the court, we go out for drinks. Deuces, bro.
Right.
That's how Kobe was. Yo, We going out. Kobe like, nah. But Kobe was going. He said no because he was going to work on his game.
And people knew that about him.
Right. Kobe's going to work on his game.
That's the thing that's interesting about Kobe and Jordan is that Kobe was that guy. I got to work all the time. Like Jordan would go play ball,
get hungover,
gamble,
come over and drop 30.
Get drunk, smoke cigars all night, play cards, play golf, gamble.
3 a.m,
drop 38 on your head the next day.
The next day.
He was a freak.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense, but it's gonna be interesting to see this game. I'm really looking forward to this game. Like for me, with seasons this long, with the NBA and the NHL, I look at snapshot moments. Like you got 25 game sample sizes. That's why people in this town a lot of times try to follow basketball and hockey like football. You can't do that. You can't be exhausted over every game. You can't be oh my god. You can't do that. You're gonna wear yourself out after game 15. Calm down.
Yes.
It's an 82 game season. Snapshot. So 25 games where I looked at usually as a barometer test. But this is one of those games I've had circled. I really want to see this one for those elements. I want to see Ben and Joe. Do you guys truly have each other's backs? I want to see if Jimmy gonna get in Ben's head. Because you know he's gonna be yapping. Yeah, he's gonna be yapping.
I don't think so. Listen, just because Ben quiet, people think he's soft.
I don't think that.
Some people do. He's not.
He had me with Kyle Lowry. He said he want to fight Kyle Lowry in the hall.
Yo, Ben will swing on you real quick and I agree. Twice. I agree. Jimmy can do all that. I don't think it'll bother Ben at all because Ben is just gonna be focused. And
we'll see.
We'll see who gets the better of who.
And also, I want to see the Jimmy press conference and see if he actually divulges what really. Because now people are leading into this game. People are going to ask him what really happened. And this is going to probably be the only time really he has to talk about it organically when they play each other. They play each other probably, I think, 3 more times after this. But every time they play each other, but this first time, there's going to be so many Ben Simmons questions. He's already kind of talked about it, but he's kind of beating around the bush. Are you going to give us that? You're going to really tell us what happened? But let's move on. Dylan, hate it or love it. Ebola virus.
What?
Hate it or love it. Ebola.
Hate it.
Yeah, it sucks. Don't get it.
All right, we got an easy one for the first one. Man, computer updates.
Computer updates, as in
your iPhone updates.
Any type of updates.
Your update for your computer.
I mean, I don't like my phone updates. I hate it. I feel like I'm getting more and more. I feel like I'm getting one once a week now, and it's really not doing anything. Like you used to update your phones, and you get an update, and it will be like something you get something new, a new feature, or like a new screen or something. I'm not getting anything. It's just saying it's updating and nothing's happening. I hate it.
I hate it only for the fact that you get used to a certain feature on your phone, they update it with a new feature that's dope, but they take away the old feature that you love so much. Like, why can't you just leave them both there and let me decide which one I want to use? If I want to use the better version, cool. But if I don't want to use the older version, let me still use it.
That's true.
But it's just some one feature that was cool about this whole app, whatever.
Yeah.
They upgrade and it's like,
and now it's not.
the upgrade is cool, but now what you had was already dope. You didn't need to update this.
And sometimes you'd be hesitant about doing the update for that reason.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Because I hear someone else guy, they're like, oh, like my phone does this now when it takes the picture. Like, nah, I'm gonna leave it like it is, bro. Cool. I like this one.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm cool with it the way it is.
Nice. We're gonna stick with technology. Green bubble texts.
Green bubble text?
Yes.
Dylan, what the hell are you talking about?
You know
what is a green bubble text?
You know when you're on text messenger and you get the blue text, oh, they got an iPhone.
Right.
Okay.
You get the green text.
Means they don't have an iPhone.
They don't.
Now, but does that happen? Do you have to?
What do you got?
Galaxy, dog.
Oh, okay.
But
good.
but on the iPhone, when you put their number in, it says mobile or iPhone. Is it you don't put it in for iPhone? If I put a mobile and you have an iPhone, it'll still come up blue because I didn't recognize it as it is an iPhone.
I don't know what the hell we're talking about. What are we talking about right now? I'm so confused.
If you're unaware, then that's good. That's Android Master Race.
Yes, we got them. They don't know.
We got them.
The takeover's coming, Android.
What is happening?
So when you have an iPhone, if you have an iPhone and I have an iPhone, we're texting each other.
Yeah.
It'll come up green.
Okay.
But if you don't have an iPhone, it'll come up blue. So that's how you know if the person you're talking to has an iPhone.
Discriminatory. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Also, but because there's things you can do with your iPhone.
I don't like it.
Like AirDrop, things like that. I can't AirDrop pictures to you because you don't have an iPhone.
Why do you know what I have?
Somebody else.
You don't know that. Like, what if I'm out here sad with like a flip phone still? No Nokia.
Oh, we're gonna talk about you.
That's not right though.
It's not, but we're gonna talk about you.
We all should be bringing people together. That's messed up. I don't like
We're gonna bring you to get that iPhone, bro.
It's messed up. I don't want an iPhone. iPhones is trash.
Good, yes.
iPhones are trash, bro.
Sheeple.
That's why you have to get one every year. That's why you're mad. You have to buy one every year.
I don't have to.
They slow your technology down.
No. I bought
It's like,
mine.
wait, Jervis due for upgrade? Slow that man down.
I
Slow
bought it.
down.
I bought it, so I'm good. I just
No, iPhone is
rock
trash.
with it,
Bro.
so I want to upgrade.
Samsung all the way. Samsung all day, every day.
Yeah, they put a new one
Galaxy.
out every year too.
We do, but I don't have to get one. I can have one for 3 or 4 years, and the technology's good.
You can't too with iPhone.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Bro, my girl got one.
Yeah, because
I
she got
see her
that plan.
struggles.
She got that plan.
I see her struggles.
She got
Like,
that plan. She would upgrade.
Babe, all of a sudden, my texting work. I'm like, you due for an upgrade? It's funny how that works. Funny how they got you. Got him. All right, moving on.
All right. We're starting early, and I don't want to take any segments for like next show, but love it or hate it, Black Friday. on
Bro, it's
Thanksgiving-
hate it or love it. You don't say love it first.
Hate
Hate it or love it.
What's wrong with this
What is
guy?
wrong with this man?
You got for roast out of bed too today, Dylan? Is that what it is?
Yo, this show is hitting different today.
All right. Black Friday on Thanksgiving Thursday.
No, cheating. Hate it. That's cheating. I hate, like, we just talked about this. Can we please have Thanksgiving? I don't need grandma saying now, baby, finish up that turkey, we gotta go out and get that flat screen. No. Wait till the next morning. Like, can we just chill? Now we got people. Do you remember when the Eagles played the Cowboys Thanksgiving like 3-4 years ago? So I was at my grandma's, but I wanted to get home for the game. So I ate, did my thing, and then I was racing home. I was like, oh, you know what? I want to have a couple drinks. I need some mix. I'm going to go to Walmart real quick. I go to Walmart. The line's out the door. I'm like, what are y'all doing? We're waiting for TV. I'm like, why aren't y'all with your families? What are you doing? They're like, no, it starts today. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
No, that's terrible.
I love it. I love it.
Here you go.
Because everybody don't have a family like you, Marcus. Some people want to do some shopping because they got nothing else to do. Why you got to deprive them, man? They want to spend their money, let them spend their money.
Spend it on Friday.
Maybe do it
I want to,
Thursday night,
all I'm
6
trying to do is
p.m.
Coke.
Dinner's over. Thursday night, 6 p.m. You
No.
already got one meal in. You can go back and eat after you shop.
No, you tired.
There you go.
You can't do that.
Yeah. If it's a better deal, if I can get that flat screen even cheaper at 6 p.m. on Thursday,
Ridiculous.
let's go get that bad boy.
No, I'm not doing it.
Let's go get
And
it.
honestly, now with Black Friday shopping, I don't know why everyone doesn't do it online. But you do the same. You get actually better deals online than you do in stores.
Some.
And I remember the first time I went on Black Friday, terrifying. The things I saw at JCPenney's at 5 in the morning, it was just absolutely terrifying. I saw people get run over. Goldberg
The
style.
cool thing about
speared into rows of people knocking out. I was like, what is this? Is the apocalypse?
The cool thing about it
I
is
go home.
it's become another event. You can get together with your family.
Yeah, you might
your
die at
boys,
that event.
all get together. Y'all can go out 10, 15 deep and go out together, wait in line together, have a couple drinks while you waiting in line, pass
What?
it around, and then you
Pass it around. What kind of Black Friday shopping are you doing? You passing the bottle around?
You stand outside in all that cold weather,
Pass
bro.
the bottle around with the
No.
paper bag?
Yeah.
This is
It's cold
not,
out.
I'm not passing the bottle with my grandma.
Yeah.
Shady, bro.
It's cold. She can drink. She
No.
can still drink, bro.
No, she quit.
Yeah. So yeah, you pass that bottle around
No.
and you get in and like, yo, all right, you four over to the TV section, y'all three over to the phone section, y'all break it up.
But see,
boom,
now
boom,
I've been drinking
and
so
y'all
ready to
shop.
fight, though. That's too much.
Why are you an angry drinker, bro?
I'm not an angry drinker at all.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
a couple drinks, though, people bumping into me, that's what's going to happen. Like that's what's going down like that. I'm not going to have the same
It's another time to get together with your friends, family, have some fun, do
No,
some
nothing
shopping,
about Black Friday. It's
spend
stressful.
some bread together.
Stress.
You know what I mean? Then go back, eat again if you want, whatever like that. Take a nap, but it's all good.
All right, Don. Can I stop looking at him now?
Love it. Love it.
Hate it. Hate it all. All right. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll see you next week. Follow us at Totally Unclear on Twitter and Instagram. Jervis, follow you at what?
At Say Jerv, Twitter, Instagram.
At Marcus B. Tweeting, Twitter, and also on Instagram.
Oh, you here?
I'm here now.
Yay.
Yay! No more B2K43543.
What? Who? B2K. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
All right. We'll see you next week. Ursula Media, Totally Unclear, Marcus Graham, Jervis Peterson. We out.
We out. bum.